a farmer's agent, basically a captive agent, for 10.5 years. And as with a captive agency, or whenever rates change, people's individual circumstances change in the households, you lose a lot of companies or a lot of customers that way. I lost about 55% of my book as a captive agent, and so went looking for other markets. And I found that SIAA can provide me with access to those other markets. They now have access to about 15 different companies. They're all preferred companies, very good companies, high quality companies. They give me access to different markets, so in any given market, if the companies don't want that market, the rates are a little higher, other companies want the market, so that keeps me competitive just about anywhere I'd like to do business. When you look at the business side of things, one, you like to keep your customers, and two, you like your business to make money. The commissions are much better with SIAA and their companies, and you have your profit sharing that they offer, both locally, regionally, and nationally. And when you do the evaluation between your captive agency type business and commissions and the independent side, especially with SIAA, you'll notice that the commissions are way better and the premiums are much more competitive. So by competitive, they're going to be lower, and you could keep your business that way. But when you do the math and you look at it, you're actually making more money from an agency standpoint with the lower the lower premiums and the higher commissions than you do as a captive agent, and you keep a lot more of your business that way. Now, SIA also offers quite a bit of training. They've got weekly training sessions they put out. You can call them up and specifically ask for help with any given area, and especially like commercial. A lot of people don't know a whole lot about the commercial market. They will set up specific programs for you to train with so that you can know what to ask if there's a certain type of business you'd like to go after. They will show you what you need to know in order to write that business, and they will also, if you need, they can send somebody out with you to that business to kind of help with you and help write the business. The access that you get to the companies as a new independent, or even an independent's been an independent for a while, most of these companies are not accepting new agents right now. They won't give you an appointment. The advantage of being with SIAA is that now, where in the past I've gone asking companies for an appointment, they say no, we're not accepting appointments, or they are requesting that you write a certain amount of business that an agency my size just can't do, that we just can't make that kind of commitments. But with SIAA, they have the members that allow you to get that access, and so now I'm finding myself, I get companies calling me and saying, hey, I hear you with SIAA, why don't you have an appointment with it yet? And that is unbelievable, to have a rep call you up and say, hey, come sign on with us. And I've had several of them do that, and I'm writing a bunch of business with them. It's working out really good. If I were out there thinking about joining SIAA, I would have to say I looked at 15, 20 different companies, and at least. And when you start comparing what they have to offer versus what SIAA has, it's really kind of a no-brainer. SIAA has better commissions, they have better profit sharing, they have more profit sharing, they've got rather extensive training. And the other thing, if you look at a lot of these companies that are offering associations, they have a set number of companies, that's all you've got. With SIAA, they're bringing new ones on board constantly, and they get you direct appointments to other companies where you wouldn't have the direct appointments, but then there's a lot of other companies that you can use the Access Plus program that SIAA has, and at that point you've now got, just ignoring the personal line side, you got commercial lines. There is a bunch of companies that you now have commercial access to through their Access Plus program, where you can write just about anything you want to go after. It's been great.